Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared204 here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Puma armored fighting vehicle. The Puma is a family of Italian light-wheeled armored fighting vehicles consisting of the Puma 6x6, which is the variant we're going to be building today, and also the Puma 4x4. The vehicles were developed and are produced by Iveco, Fiat, and Otto Melara for the Italian army. First prototypes were completed in 1988 with a total of 5 testbed vehicles being completed by 1990. The 6x6 variant carries 6 troops plus a driver. The vehicle is classified as an armored fighting vehicle, however I feel it is more along the lines of an APC really, considering its role. It doesn't really have any real anti-vehicle or armored fighting capabilities, so I'm not sure if that is necessarily correct there. But anyways, it's pretty interesting nonetheless. The main kind of armaments you're really going to see are a 7.62mm, a 12.7mm, or a remote weapons system. So really light armaments and nothing really armored fighting about it. But anyways, it's a really cool vehicle and is another Italian Modern Warfare vehicle. After doing the C1 already, I just really saw that or Ariete, my bad. Really saw that there wasn't that many Italian vehicles, so I decided to go and do another one for you guys, and so you have a few little armored vehicles to work with now. So anyways, going ahead and taking a look at the Puma 6x6, we're going to start at the front and work our way toward the back. So up in the front, nothing too fancy about it. The vents up here, some markings, and the front headlights, all that stuff. We have the side mirrors on both sides. This is the 6x6 version, so it has 6 wheels, all basically all-wheel drive, pretty much. Going ahead top here, we have the kind of like the driver's hatch here with its basically sights here. Smoke grenade dispensers on both sides. On the top here, we have the cupola with the mounted machine gun. Up on top, we have all the detailing, and then on the sides, the doors here for the crew to disembark. And on the back here, we have another hatch as well, and the brake lights, all the detailing, and all that fun stuff for it. Overall, it's a pretty nice little armored personnel carrier, and a nice little addition to our ever-growing, or hopefully going to start growing, Italian Modern Warfare section. But anyways, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by going ahead and getting started with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into our first layer, we'll be going in and starting off with layer 1. For layer 1 to get started here, we're going to place down 2 narrow brick stairs. They're going to be back to back, upside down, facing each other, or with their backs to each other like that. This is the start here of the left front wheel. From that, we're going to go and go to the second narrow brick stair back, place down a stone brick top slab, iron trapdoor, and another stone brick top slab across, followed by another wheel here of another brick upside down stair, and one right behind it. And that right there is going to create your front axle and front wheels like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and go back from this nether brick stair here on both sides with a wooden trapdoor. Coming off the wooden trapdoor, we're going to place down another brick upside down stair, and on the back of that stair, we're going to place down another brick stair, like we've been doing for the wheels here. And we're going to do obviously the same thing over here on this side. Now in between them, we're going to go ahead and go to the second nether brick stair back, place down a stone brick top slab, iron trapdoor, and another stone brick top slab, like that, to create the axles here for the vehicle. Once that's done, we can go ahead and grab ourselves some placeholder blocks, and so we can go ahead and go back from these nether brick upside down stairs here. We're going to place down we're going to skip a space of 2, and then place down 2 more nether brick stairs back to back to create our last axle here and last set of wheels. And that's going to be on both sides here, so we get a space of 2 in between the second axle and this right here. Once that's done, we're going to go in between these stone brick stairs, or these nether brick upside down stairs here, place down 2 stone brick top slabs, iron trapdoor like that. And then once that's all done there, that's going to do it for layer 1. Looking at it from above, you should have something that looks like this. And with that, we can go ahead and move into our next layer, layer 2. Alright guys, moved on to our next layer, we have layer 2. For layer 2 to get started here, we're going to go ahead and take some nether brick stairs. We're going to place down nether brick stairs back to back on top of all the upside down stairs like this, just to go ahead and complete the wheels, and this is going to go all the way around until you have all 6 wheels basically complete. And so you get something that looks just like that. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and go to each axle here, and on top of the iron trapdoors here, we're going to place down an anvil, and then on both sides of the anvils on top of these stone brick top slabs, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall on both sides. And that right there is going to create the suspension and kind of like the connections here from the axles to the actual chassis of the vehicle. With that done, we're going to place down a green, we're going to go to the front here, so the front obviously being up here, we're going to place down a green snakeway block coming off the anvil. On both sides of the green snakeway block, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair. Coming off the front side here of the green snakeway block, we're going to place down another dark oak wood upside down stair, followed by a dark oak wood upside down corner stair, coming off both sides like that. Once that's done, going ahead and going back, we're going to take green snakeway, place down a row of 3. After these, the anvil and the cobblestone walls, and we're going to go ahead and place down an additional row of 3 like this going back. On the sides here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair, in between these nether brick upside down stairs. Continue now, we're going to take our green snakeway, place down 2 rows of 3. Let that across. We then want to go ahead and place down a spruce wood, or a row of 2 of spruce wood upside down stairs on both sides here. And we're going to follow that up by placing down a sign on the first spruce wood stair. And this is going to be on both sides, like that. Once that's done, again going back to the back here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green snakeway in between these nether brick stairs. And on the back here, we're going to take dark oak wood stairs. We're going to place down a dark oak wood stair in the kind of the middle green snakeway block, followed by an upside down dark oak wood stair on both sides. And coming off that upside down stair, we're going to place down a dark oak wood corner stair to both sides, like this for the back. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a zombie head, place down a zombie head coming off these 2 dark oak wood corner stairs, and come off the center dark oak wood stair and place down a dark oak wood fence gate, like this, opened up, like that for the back there. Once that's all done, that is going to do it for layer 2, and with that we can move on to layer 3. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we'll be going ahead and move on to layer 3. For layer 3, we're going to start off by placing down a snow block on top of this dark oak wood upside down stair here in the middle. We then want to go ahead and go to the left side, place down a yellow snakeway block, and then we're going to place down a green snakeway block to the side. Over here on the right side, coming off the snow block, we're just going to place down 2 green snakeway blocks to the side. Now coming off the snow block, we're going to place down a stone button. We then want to go ahead and go to each side, or basically each end of this row of 5 here of blocks, and place down a stone button on both sides. And then also coming off the green snakeway blocks on the far sides here, we're going to place down a tripwire hook on both sides, coming out toward the front. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 rows of 3 of green snakeway, going down the middle, followed by a dark oak wood upside down stair on both sides here to go ahead and form the fenders. Once that's done there, we're going to go and take our green snakeway again, place down a row of 5 across, followed by again a tripwire hook on both sides. We then want to place down another set of 2 rows of 3 of green snakeway across the middle, dark oak wood upside down stair here on both sides with the stairs facing each other to create the fenders, and same thing over here, like so. Continuing on, when we get to this section here, we're going to take our green snakeway, place down 2 rows of 3 of green snakeway across the middle again. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some spruce wood planks. We're going to place down basically 2 rows of 2 here of spruce wood planks, 1 on each side. We're going to place down a stone button on the first spruce wood plank, and then a tripwire hook on the second one. Same thing over here on this side like that. Continuing on, we're going to place down another 2 rows of 3 of green snakeway, followed by again a dark oak wood upside down stair here on both sides, like that for the fenders. And again, going back to this back section here, we're going to place down a spruce wood plank here in the middle, followed by a row of 2 green snakeway blocks out to both sides, like that. Now, once that's done, on the back here, we're going to want to go ahead and grab ourselves some item frames, and we're also going to need some red stained glass. We're going to go and place down a item frame with red stained glass in it on both sides here on these green snakeway blocks. Also, we're going to go and grab ourselves a sign and place down a sign coming off this green snakeway block as well on both sides to kind of cover up the item frames like that. Lastly, we're just going to take some stone buttons, place down a stone button here on both sides like that. And with that all complete, that is going to do it for layer 3. With that, we can move on to layer 4. Continuing on to our next layer, we have layer 4. For layer 4, we're going to start off by going ahead and taking some black wool carpet. We're going to place down a row of 3 on the middle 3 blocks up here in the front. We then want to place down a wooden trapdoor here on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to place down an item frame coming off the side of these 2 wooden trapdoors with a glass block in the item frame. We then also want to place down a sign that's coming off the wooden trapdoors toward the front there, so you have a look there for the front headlights. Once that's done, going ahead and working our way back, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab here on both sides, and on the middle 3 spaces here, we're going to place down 3 nether brick slabs. Now coming off the dark oak wood slabs here on both sides, we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate. So it's going to be the same thing here on both sides. And then we're going to leave that as is for right now. Continuing on, we're going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak wood stairs across the middle here, followed by a dark oak wood slab on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some black wool, sorry. We're going to place down a black carpet, come off the center dark oak wood stair, and then one off to the side. Then over here to the right side, we're going to place down a, sorry, my bad. We're actually going to flip this. So green snake wood block here on the left side and a black wood block to the left side. And then we just want to place down a dark oak wood stair on both sides like that. Going ahead and continue on, we're going to take our green stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay across, followed by a dark oak wood stair again on both sides. We then want to place down the same row again, so a row of 3 of green stained clay across, dark oak wood stair on both sides. We're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves another brick stair, place down another brick stair like this on both sides, and we then want to go ahead and place down a sign on the side of these nether brick stairs. Also coming off the front of these nether brick stairs, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull, like that on both sides. Go ahead and continue on, we're going to place down another row of 3 of green stained clay across, followed by a dark oak wood stair again, both sides like that. Or my bad, that's actually going to be a spruce wood stair, so you're going to swap that dark oak wood stair out for a spruce wood stair like this. Then on the front of the stair here, we're going to place down a item frame with a black wool block in it, and same thing over here. And going ahead and placing down we're also going to place down a sign on the front of the stair as well, like that on both sides. Continue on, we're place down another row of 3 of green stained clay across, followed by a spruce wood stair, again on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to go and take our green stained clay again, and we're going to place down 2 rows of 3 of green stained clay across, again with a dark oak wood stair on both ends. So 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 like this. Also coming off the front of these wooden trapdoors, we're going to place down some wooden trapdoors. So just like that on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to place down a spruce wood upside down stair on top of the spruce wood plank here, followed by a green stained clay block on both sides. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a zombie head, place it down on the right side, and a stone button here on the left side, like that. And then on both sides here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair. Coming off the front of the stair, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor, both sides here, and then on the side of the stair, we're also going to place down a sign as well. Once that's all done, that is going to do it for layer 4. With that, let's go ahead and move on to our last set of layers here, which are going to basically be layers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and we're going to go ahead and put all the final details and stuff like that on. So with that, let's go and move on to our last final layers. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our last final layers, we have layers 5 through 9. For these layers to go ahead and get started here, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass pane on top of this dark oak fence gate here, and we're going to place down one more pane out to the side. It's going to be the same thing over here, and this is going to be the side mirrors, so just like that on both sides. Once that's done, we want to go ahead and then place down a dark oak wood fence post here on the center dark oak wood stair, and then we're going to place down one more fence post that goes up from it like that. When that's done, on top of this black wool block right here, we're going to place down a zombie head at a kind of slight 30-degree angle. We're then going to place down a just straight facing zombie head like that to the side of it, and then on top of this dark oak wood stair over here to the left, we're going to place down another zombie head at another 30-degree angle, angling the opposite direction. So you have something that kind of looks like that there, looking at it from the back here. We then want to place down a spruce wood slab coming off the center, basically zombie head like this, and a sign on both sides of that slab. Once that's done, going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down a stone button going back from the slab, and a stone button over here to the right. We then want to go and place down a dark oak wood fence gate in between the stone buttons and have it facing toward the rear, opened up. We then want to place down a dark oak wood, what is going to be a dark oak wood stair coming off the fence gate. On the back of the stair, we're going to place down a spruce wood plank, and on the remaining sides of the spruce wood plank, we're going to place down dark oak wood stairs all the way around. Now in the corners in between the stairs, we're going to go and place down a zombie head at a 45-degree angle, just to kind of round it out a little bit more. So it's going to go all the way around like that. And then we also want to go ahead and go to the faces of the stairs, and we're going to go ahead and place down a item frame and a black wool block in the item frame. It's going to go all the way around the stairs like this. And also on the side of the stair as well, we're going to place down a sign. So it's going to kind of cover up the item frame a little bit and create like a little viewport type look to the cupola. With that all done, we're then going to go ahead and place down a stone button over here to the left side. After that, we're going to go ahead and grab wooden trapdoors and place down a row of 3 wooden trapdoors across the back. We then want to place down a dark oak wood fence post on top of this dark oak wood stair here. Same thing over here, and we're also going to place down a dark oak fence post on this dark oak wood stair up here toward the front. Before we go and put the antennas on, one last thing we also want to do is we want to go ahead and take some zombie heads here. We're going to place down a zombie head on top of these 2 nether brick stairs, just like that, to complete the smoke grenade dispensers. When that's all complete, we're going to go and grab ourselves some iron bars, and we're going to place down 4 iron bars going up from each one of these dark oak wood fence gates. So we have one set here, We have 2. And then we're going to go and go to our third, which is located up here at the front right. So then our third right here, again, 4 iron bars going up like that for the radio antennas. Now to go ahead and put the machine gun up on top here, we're going to need to go and grab ourselves an anvil, a dark oak wood fence gate, a zombie head, another brick stair. We will then also need a redstone repeater, and an end rod, and also a dark oak wood slab, and some green carpet. So for this to get started here, we're going to place down the anvil on top of this dark oak wood stair here. We're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate on top of the spruce wood plank here, and have it opened up toward the anvil. Coming off the anvil itself, we're going to place down another brick upside down stair, followed by 1 and 2 end rods coming off like so. To the right of the stair, we're going to place down a zombie head, and then to the left of the stair, we're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab. On basically all sides of the top slab, all the way around, we're going to place down signs, and then on top of the slab itself, we're going to place down green carpet. We also want to place down a redstone repeater on top of this nether brick upside down stair to go ahead and create the sights there for the gun. And once that's all complete right there, that's going to do it for the Italian Puma armored personnel carrier 6x6. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this design. If you guys do end up using it, I do ask you guys to give me proper credit for it. This being from a side of the build, to link to my channel or this video if this does appear on any social media sites. All I ask is that you guys give me credit for the build if you guys do end up using it in any of your worlds, and as long as you guys give me credit for it, you're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. And on that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett204, and I'll see you guys next time.